Good morning, students. I hope you all have gone through the study material and your textbook minutely since I told you all to do so. Along with that, I asked you all to start the next class with the study material first. That means you need to open the study material and you need to solve the questions, and then you need to open the video as I told you earlier. So I hope you all will remember that and you all will do so. Since we have completed the portion, so today is our first revision class, and in this particular class we will be following, or we will be revising the last chapter we completed, that is infinitives, participle and gerund. Since I did not get any kind of query, and also I think you all have understood. One child has sent me that uh, his name is probably Satyaki, maybe Satyaki Raul, maybe. Let me check once. That child has see that yes, Satyaki Raul. I think Satyaki, the answer will, if it will be may or might. Okay, if you write can, means when we use can, means we are quite sure about the fact, but in that case you cannot be that much sure. You need to sometime catch the rhythm of the sentence as well. So it will be either may or might. So since you have written the answer can, it cannot be the correct answer. Now let us come to this part. So we will start our first revision with, in this particular chapter we completed last. So in the first exercise we were asked to state whether the ing word in each of the following sentences is a participle in the role of an adjective, a gerund, or part of a finite verb phrase. Okay, so means we need to identify the participle and its role. So the first sentence was the children were racing to school because they were late. Okay, so the children were racing. This racing, were racing, the very word racing is participle, and here we find it as part of a finite verb phrase, because we generally use that is the continuous form in order to show some action in progress, and is racing, were racing, and all these are obviously verb phrase. So here it will be considered as part of a finite verb phrase. Next one is the barking dogs chased the thief. The barking dogs, obviously the very word barking says us something about the dog, and it plays the role of an adjective. So here we find participle as an, and its role as an adjective. Now, number 3, dancing bear shows a band here. So again dancing bear shows. Okay, again the very word dancing, we find participle, and it plays as the means here we find it plays the role as an adjective. Number 4, Karan likes cycling. Okay, so cycling is the object of the verb likes. So obviously here cycling, this particular word acts as noun here. So it is obviously gerund. Number 5, reading is a useful habit. Again we find subject of the verb, and it plays the role of noun. So here reading is gerund. Number 6, we are making a puppet. Again part of a finite verb phrase, because means it's an action in progress, and are making is phrase. So here part of a finite verb phrase. There is a growing need to improve literacy. So there is a growing need. Okay, growing, the very word says something about the need, that is to improve literacy. So here again we find participle as an adjective, it plays the role. Number 8, that is entering this area is prohibited. Obviously entering, and it is gerund. Now here number B was planting trees. Okay, number B was the exercise. You need to wait, I need to open my, okay. So the instruction was, say what the ing word in each sentence functions as a gerund, a participle or a common noun. So here we generally get here gerund and participle. So here in this sentence, first sentence was planting trees is Ramya's hobby. So planting, what is Ramya's hobby? That is planting. Obviously gerund, subject of a verb. Again, like with the same, here also the same rule applicable. Smoking is dangerous for health. Smoking, what is dangerous for health? That is smoking. That is subject. So it is gerund. Then again number 3. Everybody tried to soothe the crying baby. Crying baby says something about the baby. Crying means adjective. Means here we are not here asked to specify participle's role as an adjective. Rather we were asked to specify whether gerund or participle. So obviously it's participle. Number 4. I was out shopping all day yesterday. Shopping. Here I was out shopping all day yesterday. Okay. So it is example of gerund. Number 5. Holidaying costs a lot of money. Again we find gerund here. Number 6. I enjoy outdoor activities like trekking and rafting. So if we take trekking and rafting, that's a complete phrase. So it works here as object. So obviously it's gerunds. As trekking and rafting too we find, that's why gerunds. Number 7. Walking for half an hour every day is good for health. Walking for half an hour. This complete part, walking for half an hour, this is the subject, and we walking here, this very ing word is obviously gerund. Number 8. Marching to the beat of the drums, the student proudly saluted the chief guest. So marching to the beat of the drums. So here we find it as means example of participle, because it doesn't play the role of noun here. Rather it marching to the beat means it's an action that is in progress. So here we find it as participle. Number 9. I told him to stop shouting. Again we find an example of gerund here. Now number C. Number C was given. Yes. We need to state whether the ing word in each of the following sentences is a participle in the role of an adjective, a gerund, or part of a finite verb phrase. Like the first one, you will get in your worksheet 12 in your book, this particular thing. So first sentence was, the crying child couldn't find her mother in the crowd. So the crying child, okay, adjective, so it's participle and it plays the role of an adjective here. Now Mahesh likes cooking. So cooking is object of the verb, plays the role of noun and it's gerund. Number 3. She was reading in the metro when I met her. So was reading, action, progress, part of the finite verb phrase, because we find was reading here. Number 4. The child is growing into a spoiled brat. So is growing, again part of the finite verb phrase. And number 5, that is singing birds often come to my garden. Singing birds, those who singing, so those who are singing. So singing birds as an adjective and participle adjective we find, because it plays the role of an adjective. And number 6, the girl was lying on the grass. Was lying, part of the finite verb phrase. I hope you all understood. And yesterday you were given 2 more tasks. and those answers I told will be discussed today. So the first sentence was given, means we were asked to fill the blanks with infinitives with to and without to, whichever is applicable. So the first one, I dare not dash in the dark, with or without to. Obviously it will be a bare infinitive, so I dare not play in the dark. Number 2, he would dash a lot when he was younger. He would sing a lot, because if we put here he would to sing, our ear only says it's wrong, so he would sing a lot when he was younger. Number 3, my mother made me dash the homework again. My mother made me do the homework again. Number 4, he saw her dash. He saw her cry. To cry is incorrect. It is, as for example also you will get it. So he saw her cry. Number 5, if he is unwell, he should dash a doctor. He should see a doctor. We find bare infinitive here. Number 6, I am not allowed dash television, to watch television. So here we use to. Number 7, help me dash my room. Help me clean my room. Number 8, I would rather dash than dance. I would rather sing than dance. Number 9, the soup is too hot to drink. Okay. Number 10, she is smart enough to pass with flying colors. So I hope all of you have matched your answer, whatever you all have done, and the answer provided here. So if you find it, you can let me know if you find it's different than yours. So you can write to me about this. And another exercise was given, that is you need to combine each set of sentence to make one sentence using a participle. And one was done for us, that is that the cyclist was overtaken by another, full stop, he paddled harder. So overtaken by another, the cyclist paddled harder. Number 2 was the player caught the ball, full stop, he threw it at the wicket. So having caught the ball, the player threw it at the wicket. Then number 3 was the boxer lost the match. He was beaten. The boxer lost the match, full stop. He was beaten in the final round. So having been beaten in the final round, the boxer lost the match. Number 4, he is quite old, full stop, he should be more responsible. So he should be more responsible considering that he is quite old, because we were asked to use consider. Number 5 is he had decided to resign, full stop, he submitted his resignation letter. So having decided to resign, he submitted his resignation letter. Number 6, we were charmed with the performance, full stop, we rewarded the participants. So charmed with the performance, we rewarded the participants. Number 7, he opened the door, full stop, he rushed out. Opening the door, he rushed out. Opening the door, comma, he rushed out. Number 8, the guard opened the gate, full stop, we drove in. So having opened the gate, means the guard having opened the gate, we drove in. Or you can do having the guard open the gate, comma, we drove in. Both will go. Number 9, Cinderella left in a hurry, full stop, she dropped one of her glass slippers. So dropping one of her glass slippers, Cinderella left in a hurry. And number 10, Poonam saw her sister leave. She asked her where she was going. So it will be seeing her sister leave. Poonam asked her where she was going. So I hope you all have done so. So if you find, once again I'm saying, if you find the answer do not match, you can let me know. I will be trying to focus on that. So this much for today. Keep on reading all the chapters nicely and keep on writing everything. Keep on practicing. This much for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.